Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turn 15, and I'm only a few turns into what I was hoping would be an 8 episode recording session, so maybe I can speed things up a little bit. But we only have one, I think this is a ping into Harberton, so yeah, we're just pinging. Did he consolidate? The answer is yes. And he also brought a lot of mages with him. So he brought a lot of gurus to do Body Ethereal and Gift of Cheated Fate. So these guys are much more difficult to kill unless I have magic weapons, which I don't once they get Body Ethereal on them. So pretty spooky. And we can see here that he brought 7 gurus, 1 yogi, but only 2 Brahmins, so maybe not the best blessed coverage, but should get most of them. And then we catch a couple of other battles. We see Fascia expanding. Oh, I guess pinging the throne. So we see an Etten here. Gina the Enchantress with some glamour, nature, and water gems. Another Enchantress with some armor, and another Enchantress. Alright, then we have a bunch of Heavy Cav, Light Cav, and Vine Ogres. And then a big old Etten with Unsurroundable. Alright. So, good to know. And then in Griffin Rock, you see Pythium going after some PD. So he's going to go ahead and kill that. Alright, so Grippa's advancing. So he's gone from Kratos to Griffin Rock. So I believe he's 3 away from Vanarus, which is Zan's capital. And then he finished his fort in Carrion. So we have some entertainment there. We can see Hubberton, whole bunch of Tiger Riders. So now I'm really getting suspicious because this stuff is still just kind of hanging out. I don't see any more stuff coming out. And not seeing anything out of Abyssi or Asphodel, and not seeing anything out of Agartha still. So, so this turn, I believe, is the turn where we go ahead and chat with Vandarlog, who's the player is iFlight. And we go ahead and we agree on original borders, just so I don't have to fight the sacred stack and I can go do other stuff. If I want to fight this stack, I need to mobilize mages, and I don't really want to... So I did a test, and in a straight-up fight, my sacreds trade evenly with his. I think that's largely just the crazy amount of defense skill I've got. But I'm not super interested in trading evenly with him, where I bring some evocation mages to try and knock down some of the body ethereal stuff, and I have a bunch of birds fly in and try to kill his gurus and stuff like that. So we come to the agreement. We're going to go back to original borders. Maybe I could have negotiated for Panuonia, but I don't know, he's probably a little sassed, so we're not going to push it. Where I am going to push it, though, is instead of raiding the swamp, we're going to take these guys, we're going to take these guys, and we're going to go down into this cave and take out these pale ones. And then some of our other stuff is, we're going to send some tax collectors in here. So it might take them a turn or two to come get this stuff, so we might as well get some gold while we can. And we're sending everything else back home. So mages are going back to the lab. Troops are going back to the capital. We're going to keep on researching. We've now hit Evo 4. we've changed up our research goals. So we're going to run down for Alt 3 first. Alt 3 is pretty nice. It gives us Mist Form, the option for resist cold, resist lightning. We can also do Gift of Cheated Fate, blur, mirror image. Although a lot of our units have glamour, so mirror image wouldn't help. And then down here we have group blur, displaced body, personal iron skin is really good. Although I think, yeah, it's definitely nerfed, but it's still really good. And then cold resistance here. So still trying to kind of climb up some of this research. So we're going to go ahead and pick up Alt 3. And then also I was thinking about Conjuration 2 here, so my guys can do Summon Hawk. And I have a few outlets for gems if I need to get some summons. We go ahead and pick up Construction 2. This is so we can get Temper Armors, which provides +3 protection for a small AoE. So pretty good. It's like a budget Legions of Steel from Dom 5. And then we were thinking about Enchantment 2. That's for Personal Flight, Ignite Arrows, and Flying Shield. And maybe Shroud of Splendor for Awe. So some good stuff in here. And then going back for Evo 5 and Thom 4 for our main trick. All right. And we're continuing to recruit mages. We went ahead and we're recruiting a Carib. So of note, when you're doing a foreign recruit mage and you're building a fort on it, if you would no longer be able to recruit that mage after the fort finishes, you will lose all your progress on that recruitment. And so I've only got 2 months remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and swap over and do 1 Carib in here because the Hermit Sahir wouldn't finish. And I've already got the temple, and I can recruit a Carib anyways in a fort, so it just makes sense. So I'll recruit one of those guys. And then we're also thinking about forting Blue Coast. So I've got some stuff coming up here. Commander to build some stuff, and this guy to do some of that. Additionally, a lot of the camel riders and some of the sacreds and desert warriors, they're coming up to Blue Coast as quick as possible. So with this war raging, I'm going to go ahead and move into these 2 independent provinces. And yeah, so I mean, if I'm losing this stuff, I might as well go get some of this stuff, knock out some more gray flags, especially this one down here. I do have tax collector, so I can handle some border gore. And in terms of recruitment, we're getting some more camel guys. Finishing off our Malika. Yeah, mostly more camels. So, and saving some money to get this fort started on Blue Coast. So we've got 1,000 gold banked up. All right, so I think that's it for turn 15. I don't think I've forgotten anything. So I'll go ahead and see you in turn 16. Have a good one.